Today is Tuesday, the 45th day of the Omer, which is 6 weeks and 3 days. And today it's under the heading of Tiferet shebamalchut. The whole of the 7th week is under the heading of Malchut, Malchut, which means kingship, sovereignty, rulership, leadership, authority. These are all concepts of Malchut, kingship. And today it's Tiferet shebamalchut. Tiferet is glory, but it's associated with the concept of compassion and harmony. Yaakov Avinu represented that quality of bringing harmony between chesed and gvura, and also the idea of harmony between different parts coming together. And also it's the idea of compassion, of rachamim. So Tiferet shebamalchut, we could explain it in more than one way. One way is compassion within leadership. A good leader, a good king, a good person who has authority is a person who has compassion for his subordinates, who has compassion for the people that are under his authority. And the more compassion he has, the more he has that aspect in leading, the more he would be a good leader. So that's one way to understand it. The other aspect is harmony within leadership, within rulership. Let us understand also that we're speaking about not just ruling or being an authority over a group of people or a community or a country, but also being a ruler over our very own self. Because a good person who's a good leader over himself is able to have self-control, is the aspect also of malchut, of being able to be a melech over oneself. And in that respect, harmony comes into play, whether it is for a person, whether it is for a small group of people, or whether it is for even a country. A good ruler, a person who's a person of good leadership, is a person who knows how to bring harmony between the different segments of the society, between the different segments of the community, between the different tendencies of people, to bring them together and bring them into harmony is one aspect of Tiferet shebamalchut. And when it comes to the person himself, he's a person who's able to bring into harmony the various energies within himself, the various tendencies. There is different aspects that are at play in a person. If you're able to bring harmony between them and give the proper value to each aspect, not overly pronounced and not underpronounced. There is a time where a person needs to have extreme humility, and there are times where a person has to have the strength to pronounce himself when things have to be done in a certain way. So there's times to use strength, and there's time to be humble and sort of a low profile. When do you use this, and when do you do that? When do you act this way or that way? It's bringing the harmony of all these tendencies and all these energies together. Could be one way to explain also Tiferet shebamalchut, when a person deals either with himself or with a group of people as a leader. So whether you're the leader of yourself or the leader of a country, harmony is very important in making that leadership successful. And compassion is also one of the aspects of Tiferet shebamalchut. So these are some of the ideas that we focus on today, the 45th day of the Omer, as we continue step by step counting the Omer and improving ourselves spiritually and in terms of our character traits as we come closer and closer to the day of Matan Torah, the day of the 6th of Sivan, when we'll receive the Torah, which will be on this coming Sunday. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.